secrets of nature, first of all. Okay, look at Madame Curie and her husband, Pierre. They discovered radium, and she labeled it radioactivity. And in fact, they got a Nobel Peace Prize for creating it. And what happened? They both died of cancer, of course. They didn't know radioactivity. Oh my God. Plus, people are so judgmental about, they find the secrets of nature and then good things happen from it. And then really horrific things happen, like Hiroshima and the nuclear bomb, the atom bomb. You know, it's like, but also really good stuff happened, like they created the X-ray machine from that technology, from finding radium. So if you look at the actual secrets of nature, there is nothing wrong with nature. Nature is perfect. It's what humans do with nature. It's just an interesting thing. Scientists will continuously go down the path and do their best to find out what's next, thinking they're higher in evolution to other people because they're discovering things. They're discovering the secrets of nature, which you can find and go deeply into with deep meditation. When you go into samadhi, you are told the wisdom of the universe is giving you, many, many different answers to questions that scientists will never know about. They go down to the smallest particle and they have found light. Who knew? Hello. You know, and Yogananda said, I don't know why, towards the end of his life, they're talking about finding some sort of technology to go to the moon when all you have to do is meditate, go through that Stargate and you can travel anywhere. And he's correct. When he said that, I was like, I'd never thought in a million years, didn't even enter my consciousness that that would happen to me and that it can happen to anybody. So the secrets of nature are quite different. It's like when you look at, what was his name? Fleming? Penicillin? Alexander Fleming. He discovered penicillin because he had bacteria on a windowsill and he noticed that there was like this liquid had been created. And he was wondering what this liquid was, and the liquid was actually clearing away the bacteria, and that's the way he discovered penicillin. So the secrets of nature, there are so many things still that scientists don't find, but these people that are absolutely wanting to delve as deeply as they can into the secrets of nature. And these people are very, very high spiritual beings. They've probably been enlightened in past lives and they're searching and they don't know what they're searching for. These scientists, they're searching for the secret of life, the secret of nature. Why do we live? Why do we die at a certain age? Why back in the day did people live for hundreds of years? Why don't they now? I mean, it's like my teacher used to say, it's infinity. You know, you'll never, ever find all the answers. But when you go deeply into meditation, the secrets of life are no longer secrets. Everything that is required on a need-to-know basis for our spiritual awakening is given to us. It's absolutely mind-blowing when I actually hear some of the things that come out of my mouth that I didn't even know about, because it's just, I'm being used by the light to teach certain things. And so one of the things that I really, really love is you look at the atom bomb. Okay, now look at the mind. When we have a doubting mind and when things are happening where we're oscillating in a lower frequency, we don't judge ourselves for it later. We just say, okay, this is where I'm at right now, but I know I can shift. You have something happen that makes you want to shift. I've been talking to so many people that the lockdown has made them either want to shift and reinvent themselves, or it's put them into even more fear, and even with the isolation has been even worse for them. And so many of you guys have said to me, you know, the interview people, all the rest of it have said, you know, people are really waking up since this lockdown. They're really getting on with it. And we look at all the mystical experience members and they're all happy and think good things are there, and we're there for each other as well, which is always great to have that support. And I've said to them, well, that's actually not the truth. I said, this world right now thinks it's in a higher evolution. But it's just that when you're resonating in a frequency that is a faster frequency, there's no judgment. You don't say lower or higher. It's a speed. It's a vibratory speed of oscillation, of frequency. And you feel it right throughout your entire body. And eventually it settles in and it becomes part of you. You are you, and that, your higher self is you, and you are that. And you don't have any fear anymore. But before you start vibrating at a higher frequency, at a faster frequency, the doubting mind is like an atom bomb. It can go down, like it just explodes, not into enlightenment, but into rage, into doubt, into not feeling worthy, or into feeling, who in the F is she to, or I'll just say it straight out, who in the fuck is she to tell me that she can send me light? Are you a witch? Some of the weird emails we get. And it's like, because their doubting mind doesn't want to believe that there's someone there who really wants to assist them. They think there's got to be a story behind it. There's got to be something that they're trying to sell me. And yeah, we want to sell you to yourself, to your higher self, to your soul, so that you will awaken and you will release suffering in your life. Suffering is not a natural thing. It is not a natural thing at all, especially when it's coming from the mind. When we have physical suffering, that I can understand, from a car accident, having a baby, all of those different ways to have physical suffering. However, emotional suffering is something that is a shackle. It's like you've got a chain around your heart, and we've got to release ourselves from that. So how do we do it? There are so many amazing authors and speakers and teachers I've worked with in over 16 countries, but hardly any of them ever speak about how this is happening and what to do when it's happening. They might go into affirmations and a little bit of meditation, but really, to know how to release that suffering is something that cannot be a secret. It's got to be out there so people can understand it in a very simple way. I'm a teacher who always says, kiss, 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 keep it simple and spiritual. So before we go into an explanation about this, we're going to right now release a lot more of allowing this light to release a lot more of some of your old self. So what I would like you to do is think of 3 things that you know you want to release from your life. And it could be that you're not persistent enough. It could be anger. It could be your disbelief. You don't have enough faith, but just 3 things right now. I want you all to do that right now. Don't write them down. Just think, what are those 3 things you want to release? That's enough. The reason I'm going to say it's enough is because I don't want you to ponder it again. I want you to repeat this after me. I release these things from my consciousness and from my life. You are this diamond. Well, this is a piece of glass, but you are this diamond. We're going to do a beautiful illustration film for you. Trevor and John are going to create it because I asked them to, and they're awesome. So you get to see that there's this eternal ocean of light. If you can imagine, it's like the bluest, clearest, most serene, beautiful ocean you've ever seen in any Bahamas or anything. And it's just endless. It goes for infinity. And there are little sparkling diamonds everywhere. And each one of you are one of those diamonds in this ocean. You are all one, sparkling on this ocean of light, this omniscient wisdom that you are soaked and immersed in. There you are, this beautiful diamond. That is your higher self. You are living in the eternal heart, that ocean of light right now, the eternal, eternity. You are there right now. You think you're here, solid person. Oh, sorry, birds. Scared of birds. You are a solid person. No, you're not. You are liquid light. You are a diamond. And what happens is every moment that you experience a deep emotion, it absolutely clogs up this beautiful diamond. It's like this. You have an emotion. It may be you're angry. Anger, of course, always comes from fear. If you don't find out immediately what you're angry about, because for someone to even become angry, there's got to be a lot of bubbles that have started forming, little bubbles of fear, of experiences, this experience. My teacher used to look at it as a line of attention out to a past experience, but I look at it as this, because there's only the timelessness. Let's not look at past experiences. Let's look at, in the timelessness, this beautiful diamond that you are is getting clogged with all these little bubbles, little brown, nasty bubbles. You can label them anger, fear, jealousy, judgment, doubting, lack, limitation. Oh, romantic love, someone hurt me, attachment, want. I want your attention, I want this, I want that. You have no idea how much I have people's attention on me, wanting my attention, because unconsciously they know that if they're in my consciousness, they will receive a light transmission for free. Now you know the secret. No, I do it in a different way when I'm aware of it. But anyway, so I figured I'd do this until we get the film. Bubble wrap, yay! So this is all the little bubbles, right? Coming on your diamond, covering your diamond. All these emotions, they keep building up and building up and building up until you can't see the diamond anymore. And even sometimes you get really big bubbles. And what we've got to do with all of these bubbles is what? Not very noisy. Not noisy enough. Burst them, dissolve them. So that as they begin to be dissolved, you start awakening and your diamond is clear. When you can't feel your higher self, your diamond, you can't feel the ocean, the light, your oneness with everything, and your doubting mind, because when you have clarity, this is becoming clearer and clearer and clearer, and those bubbles are dissolving. Okay, that's all well and good, Michelle. So it's not like lines of attention out to the past. It is something that's continuously covering it. They have to be dissolved for you to awaken. They have to be dissolved for you to go into higher levels of consciousness. They have to be dissolved so that when you think a thought, you don't have to go, like you're constipated. I've got to use my willpower. Shit, I know I can do it. I'll get up. I'll begin my exercise. I'll do this. I'll do that. I won't eat that crap anymore. I will start the book. I will do a website. I'll finish it. I'll write my daily action list plan that Michelle lovingly gave me as a gift. I will do all these things. I will. So you use your willpower to start with, okay? That's nothing wrong with that. We've been given willpower. We use that willpower so that we can at least get up and take action. Woo! Doesn't it feel good when you take action, guys? Do I see a lot of nodding? When you actually take action, you feel good about yourself. When you look at a list and you've highlighted off everything on the list that you were going to do that day, you feel good. If there's something that's not highlighted, that is because it's either because you got inertia halfway through, or you thought, oh, I just can't do it, or do I even want to do it? You know, how do you know if you want to do something unless you begin it? And everything that we do that may not be totally enjoyable, it's like John runs every day. He's got a stupid body. It's ridiculous. Like Bruce Lee. Who didn't love Bruce Lee? No fat, nothing. He's just so fit. He runs for miles up these huge mountains and everything every day, and beaches. And he doesn't do it for fitness. He started doing it when he was young because he noticed that he felt clogged otherwise. He felt clogged and he would sort of like just not feel good. He didn't feel bright and clear. And he noticed that if he did that, he says, even to this day, he doesn't really enjoy it. It's just that he likes the effect that it gives him. So not everything that we do is, going to give you in the moment that you're doing it. Oh, I want to feel good happy all the time though, Michelle. I want to enjoy every moment. Well, that's bullshit. That is not this particular world plane. This particular world plane, we have to work. We have to take action. We can't wait around for people to come to us. We have to do all that we can to have that frequency, that vibration. Every time you use your willpower to do something that you know is for your highest good rather than not.
Surrounds me and flows through me. I am healed. As the healing light of the universe surrounds me and flows through me, I am healed. As the healing